Alright, welcome to Buddy Vids. I'm Buddy Ben. Today we're at the Earle May Recreation Center in Bainbridge, Georgia. Now, I'll do my best to talk plain and not mess up my words. And there's a sign that shows all the different parks of the area. There are many parks here, and we're going to start today at the Nature Trail, which loops all the way back to the back area by the river beach and around the boat basin. Loops around to the campground, and you can turn around and come back. That's about 2.5–3 miles of a hike and a walk. And you park your car here at the front. A lot of people do that to get their cardio activity in, exercise. Right here by the river drainage hole there, which we call a mosquito hole. And as we drive on down past the Nature Trail start there, we're going to drive down here to the mega ramps and the boat launch here at the boat basin. This is the main reason why there's a boat basin. Is years ago they dug a canal from the river to this area as they dug out the hole there for the basin. And then they opened up the block they had there and let the water from the Flint River come in and fill up the area for the boat launch. And now people come in, park, huge parking area here, and launch their boats here at the boat basin. And this little building here is the restrooms. These are good, nice restrooms that the city keeps up. Nice brick building there. And you can go there and feel good about going to the restroom. And there's the boat launch area, which is the boat basin and the mega ramps. There's a man who's loaded his boat up and is fixing to be pulling out of the water and probably going home after a day of fishing. He's the only one I see today, but there are times when the parking lot's full. There are many boaters out that have launched here and went out into the river to go fish. You see the big metal ramps, that's why they call it mega ramps. Some people will walk out like this one right here and fish off the dock there here in the basin instead of going over to the riverside and fishing directly in the river. People do catch fish here in the basin. There's a little wood dock right there. Down a good ways, and there's a pontoon boat somebody has parked here at the deck. And we're coming around here to the smokehouse, which you can rent from the city. And you can cook in there and have celebrations. People have had weddings here in the smokehouse, but you do have to pay the rental fee by calling the number here on the sign, and all events have to be over by 11 p.m. So if you're interested in having an event here at the smokehouse where you can cook and eat or do whatever you need to do, have a meeting, call the city of Bainbridge and pay the rental fee, and you can use this area there for your event. Big parking area, plenty of room to have as many people as you would want right here. Room for at least 100 cars to park and come in. And right here by the smokehouse is a historical sign commemorating the massacre in Faceville that they blamed the Seminoles for killing some settlers, and the Federal Army was called out to punish the Seminoles, but they packed their stuff up and left the area before the Army could get there. And it's believed they crossed the Flint River and headed toward the state of Mississippi. In that area in 1817 it was considered to be a safe area for Native Americans, but that didn't last very long, as eventually there would be no area safe in the country for a Native American from the federal government. If you're interested in find out more about that, go to the Seminole Indian War in Florida. You can Google that and get all your information. This is a big oak tree. The camera is not showing it, but that's about 4 foot wide. Here's the outdoor classroom area with some wood benches and a little wood platform, and they've named it the Jack Wingate Outdoor Classroom. I've seen it used once, and once again, that's what old Georgia would have been filled with, these gigantic oak trees, which the big cats need to lay on. And anyway, just down the way from the outdoor classroom area is the River Beach, where families can come and picnic and the kids can play on the playground or come out here and play in the white sand right here on the back side of the boat basin. They call it the River Beach. And of course there's a sign here that says swim at your own risk. I don't know there being any incidences of people struggling in the water here trying to swim. I haven't heard of any attacks by snakes or gators or anything like that, but you always have to be alert in an area by the water. This is a wild river, natural river, full of living things, and this is their home. And people come in, of course, to enjoy the water and try to eat outside under a shelter some. But if you do ever come to the River Beach to swim and picnic, make sure and bring your bug spray. The gnats, the flies, the mosquitoes, and the no-see-ums are really bad here. So bring your bug zapper, your burners, your what do you call it, citronella candles, everything you can think of to get going for your bug protection. And especially if you're going to have food, the insects will just crowd around you and ruin your day and make you miserable if you can't fend them off of the different things that we can use. And the water is smooth today, reflecting the clouds. The city hauled in this sand to make it look like a beach area. Great day for the kids to play in, especially the younger kids that like to play. It'll just look like a beach except for it's not salt water. You just have to be alert for anything that looks dangerous to be safe. Although I think the area is pretty safe, I don't know of any incidences ever occurring. If you do, leave comments below. The city maintains this every so often. They'll bring a fresh load of sand in. Sanded up real good. This is the back side of the boat basin. This is the very end of the dig out that they made for the people to put their boats in. The first foot, 1 or 2 feet there, the water's clear, but then it gets clouded over with stuff on the bottom there. And this is the other side of the River Beach picnic area playground. The swings are. There is a sewer here, so I believe that sewer is hooked up to the campground just down the road, but don't quote me on that, I don't know for sure. But this is the other side where the swings and the swinging bars are on. Another shelter to get under for shade and picnic with. Nice big trash can. There's a water fountain right there. There's a grill, a couple of picnic tables, funny looking light switch and a plug-in. Yep, that's like a twist knob. That's different. Now, what is that? I don't know what that is. What do you call it? Geodesic dome? Anyway, these slides and these climbs here are really for the younger kids. The older kids wouldn't enjoy that too much. When I was young, we didn't have this kind of playground equipment. We just had a lot of slides and swings. What we call then a seesaw, which some call a teeter-totter now. But these would be for the younger kids, especially this little sit-down right here. And of course there's the swing over yonder. Right there's the swing. And then over here's the main swings that anybody can sit in and swing. And just down the road from the River Beach area, there's the nature walk right there, a little paved part. And this looks to be an emu. I believe it's an emu. It's not an ostrich. Ostrich looks different. This is a emu. And this nature trail goes on down from here to the right another mile or so, and you have to try and come back as it looks. You have to walk all the way back to the front of the park, there where we first started at. And there are other animals that are usually in this pen with the emu. I don't see any today. I haven't gotten out to go look. But here's a squirrel who has grabbed something from the pen. Looks like he's going to take it up this tree and go try to eat it. I can't tell, but it looks like it's a corn cob or something. Might be a pine cone, I'm not sure, it's too far away, but there he goes up the tree. Probably his lunch for today. And this is an alligator notice. Since there are alligators in the area, be on the lookout. So, Mr. Emu, be aware there's alligators and they may be looking for a snack. Be careful. And just on down the road from here, following the road and the nature trail, is the campground area where the Bainbridge, Georgia city will charge you $20 a night to camp. You fill out the little form that you can get, and you drop your money into the slot here at the numbered spot where you're camping. For more information, you can go to the City of Bainbridge, Georgia website and get more information on how to pay for your campground area. This is the first site here. There's electric right there. There's a fire pit. There's a water fountain there. I don't see a sewer hookup, so that may just be water and electric. Most RVers and campers, you know what you have to do if you don't have a sewer hookup to take care of your nature's business. So that was the first one. Here's site number 2, which is by the river. This site is by the river here, the Flint River. Folks are parked there, and there's site number 3. It's got a RV there and their vehicle, and they got a couple of tents out, I believe, on the other side here. Yes, there's a tent there by the river. And if you do camp by the river, be sure to bring your bug spray and your bug zappers and your citronella, because the flies and mosquitoes are really bad. There's site number 4 with an RV there. There's about 5 sites here on the riverside by the Flint River. The other 5 are on the other side of the loop, away from the river, and probably have less bug activity away from the water. You know, flies and bugs are always bad over a river and a creek anyway. So when we live in town, we forget what flies do and how they reproduce and stuff in the rivers and lakes and streams. Here we are coming around to the turn around here on our loop, and there's a big campsite right here. You can see the electric in the water right there. That looks like that site's big enough for a Class A motorhome to pull in and stay. And then we come around the loop here on the back side. We're coming around the corner, and we're going to come to the bathrooms that the city has put in. And there's a water fountain here. I'm not sure if that's where you can. I'm not sure that's drinking water, but people that do use that for different things. Some people have. I have seen them filled up their 5-gallon jugs right there, but I have to come back later when I have more time and check on that again. But that's the bathrooms there. Here we are on the back side of the campground, and there's some folks with just some tents and a boat. They've been out fishing, probably at the Boat Basin. There's another site there. There's the cut across there, one we just come by on the other side. So that should be site number 8 right there. And over here we have 2 sites side by side, so that should be site 9 and site number 10. Picnic table, electric and water, and a fire ring to build your little fire at night. Trash cans are there too. So And they do check the payment boxes daily for your camping fee, and if they ride through and see you camping and you haven't dropped any money in this slot, they will be paying you a visit there at your campsite, maybe asking you to pay, or if you can't pay, you'll have to pack up and leave. And here we are coming out at the back side of the boat basin, and you can see the river beach, how it looks from this angle. And of course, just up the way is the canal to the left, where you go back out to the main Flint River there. Once again, go to the City of Bainbridge, Georgia website. Find out all the information you need on camping and the rentals of the smokehouse and the outdoor stage area, whatever you need to do. Thank you for watching.